Rich Robin, Gator Pit, Texas, custom barbecue pits. I'm at my son's house and we're going to work on his Texas Gator Pit Pellet Smoker 20 by 36 hybrid being offset firebox, and the hopper on the side that's behind me right there. We're going to pull the controller out. We're going to reinstall or install a new PID Wi-Fi Bluetooth controller that I've now got, and we're going to test it, make sure everything's good. And if I'm comfortable with it, then we're going to offer that to our customers on our website that they can upgrade to the Wi-Fi controllers. But I want to test it to make sure it works and that it's good. So we're going to run this thing all day today. And feedback that I've got from other sources that are using these are positive, 100% positive. But I want to do it myself, and before I go offering that to my customers, and we're about to find out right here. So here's what we're going to pull out. We're going to pull out the Smoke Daddy Pellet Pro PID controller, and we're going to install this new Wi-Fi Bluetooth controller, which is pretty cool here. It's got a digital screen. I don't believe it's touch screen. I believe that knob right here controls everything on it. And we're going to change the RTD out to this one, because this one goes with this controller. The Smoke Daddy RTD in there does not work with this controller. So these should retrofit into a current Gator Pit pellet smoker if you already have the Pellet Pro on yours, which I've only used Pellet Pros, so you should. If this thing works, then contact me and I'll let you know where you can get them. I don't sell these, at least not yet. I'm still working with Smoke Daddy on them getting stocked with these, and then pricing on them as well. So I have no idea what this is going to cost if we're able to offer it to our customers. But if not, then I can lead you to where you can go to get these for your cookers. Should you want to upgrade your current Gator Pit Pellet Cooker to a Wi-Fi Bluetooth, this particular controller, or if you want to order the Gator Pit on our online website, just put a note in there that you want to upgrade this to it, and then I can buy those, and we're just going to charge you an install fee on it, plus the cost of the difference between the controllers. So it's pretty simple. All right, so I'm going to pull this out, get this installed, and I'll come back and we'll see what happens. All right, so we now got it installed. Install time is going to be about 30 minutes. It took me a little longer because I haven't done this before, and I was shooting some video earlier of it anyway. But yeah, but total time, you can pull the original controller out, install this one with the new RTD right there. That's your thermostat for your controller, and you should be able to do it in about 30 minutes. What took me longer than anything was just fishing that wire for the RTD, fishing that wire through that hole and then another hole and then another hole until I finally got it down underneath here. But it's done, and now we've got it turned on. It did find our Wi-Fi is working on it, and now we are updating our firmware. So it's getting new firmware updates, and you can see right here saying success. Yep, and take a few minutes. So we're getting all that updated now, and then we're gonna fire it up and see what happens. I'll be back with another video here, letting you know what's up. All right, so we've got it turned on, firmware's updated. We fired it up, and that is starting to smoke. And it's on startup, which is I think a 6 minute, Adam, did you say 6 minute startup?
Yeah, 6 or 7 minute startup process, which you can bypass at any time.
Hey, you know what would be cool about this? So we are firing it up, man. I'll come back with a video here in a little bit. Let me get the fire pot going. And so far, it's all working good. Got the app to the controller online real easy. I mean, I think within 3 to 5 minutes, we had this thing connected to Wi-Fi and up and running. It was that fast. So kudos on the app. All right, so we got everything updated. Like I mentioned in the last video, we got it turned on, fire pot's on, our heat shield's in, our grease pan's in, our food racks are back in, and we've got our temperature set. It's at 123, 183. We have our temperature set at 225. This is the app, obviously. It's pretty easy to control, man. I mean, it's pretty simple. All right, so Adam just set it at 225. Smoke level is at 5. He just changed it to 6, 7. So you can adjust how much smoke it puts out. So from what I understand in researching this is it has a smoke level that you can set between 1 and 10, 10 being the most smoke. So it will cycle and smolder the fire pot. And of course, the smoldering fire puts out more smoke, right? So it will smolder the fire pot to where it puts more smoke out. And you want to use that if you're doing like briskets and butts or low and slow, like, you know, stuff that you smoke. Big cuts of meat, even ribs if you want more smoke. And then you can turn it down to 1, 2 if you're doing a lighter smoke on some food that you have in there. You know, they say cookies, but I'm not cooking cookies in my Gator Pit. But you'd put it on 1 if you're baking cookies, so to speak. So I don't know how much smoke it puts out. Again, we got to cook on it to know that. But I think that's a cool feature if it actually does work. Because a lot of people, you know, they complain about, you know, pellet cookers don't put enough smoke out, blah, 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 compared to offsets. Personally, on my Gator Pits, with the Pellet Pro hoppers, it puts out enough smoke for me to be happy with anything I've been cooking on it. If this thing does turn out to be able to put out more smoke than what we were getting originally on our Pellet Pro Smoke Daddies, I guess that's even better, right? So we're gonna find out. We're gonna let this temperature climb up to 225 and let it run and see what happens. You can see here what we got. It's at 188, set at 225, and it's at smoke level number 7 right there. And you can see the temperature climbing. It's at 190 now, 192. It's climbing pretty quick. So far, I'm impressed with the ease of installation, the ease of the application or the app online, and using the app on your phone is really simple. And of course, if you don't have your phone with you or hooked to Wi-Fi, you can always control it off of this right here. That is not touchscreen, by the way. It's a little turn knob that you turn here, and you push it in to set it up wherever you want to set it. Once you select what you want. But it's all very simple, and it's got a waterproof cover on it here. Move that up, and it's supposedly waterproof according to the manufacturer. I'll keep y'all posted, guys. I'm gonna keep testing it. We're gonna run this thing for pretty much all day. See what happens. Rich Robin. I'll check back in with y'all here in a little bit. Well, if you're gonna test a new controller, this is the perfect weather to do it. Pouring down rain, running about 5-10 mile an hour winds, and cool front coming in. And the Gator Pit is chugging along right now with our new Wi-Fi Bluetooth controller there. Yep, it's set at 225 and it bounces plus or minus about 10 degrees, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's set at 225, it's raining. It was 235 a while ago, now it's at 215. So if it's bouncing plus or minus 10 degrees, set at 225 in this rain that we've got and this cool front and wind blowing in, I'm happy with it, man. I'm running 225 on average. I'm good to go. We're about to put some of this stag. What kind of sauce we got?
It's Red Stag, Sweet Chipotle.
Red Stag, Sweet Chipotle that my daughter-in-law actually killed. It's out of Belleville Meat Market. Good stuff, man. Sweet Chipotle. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, man. We're about to throw that on there and eat that later for some late lunch. All right, we have it set now at the lowest smoke setting, which is 1, and the cook temp is set at 225, and we are in the pouring down rain here. Smoke mode is 1 level, highest is 10. It's set at 225, and it's fluctuating at 225 right now. And again, as you can see, it is raining. And it's been raining now for the past probably hour on the pit. It is chugging along with this new Wi-Fi Bluetooth controller, running great. We're just playing with it, like I said earlier. We're just going to keep playing with it and making adjustments and see what it does and how it reacts. Rich Robin, Gator Pit. So obviously the pit's hot and it's getting rained on. That is not smoke leaking out of my Gator Pit. That is steam off the hot steel, guys. Just so y'all know, I know there's the Gator haters out there, man. Oh, your pits are leaking. They're not leaking. All right, you don't see any smoke coming out the stack. There's no smoke out of that stack. It's steam off the pit, guys. I just wanted to come back and say that. All right, so we bumped the smoke mode from level 1 to the 10 level there. Set at 225 temp, and it is pumping out a little more smoke out the stacks. Apparently this thing cycles. It dumps pellets to the fire pot, shuts down so that the pellets smolder, put out more smoke, and it does level 1 through 10, 10 being the most smoke, 1 being the least amount of smoke. And again, we're just playing with this thing, but so far I'm happy with what's going on this Gator Pit 2036 hybrid, which is my son's pit. We're at his house. It's been maintaining plus or minus at 225 overall. It's obviously raining out here. Pit's wet, but it's doing good. It's 215, and again, it's probably because it dumped a bunch of pellets in there and shut down so that it smokes more, and then it'll kick fire back up to burn the pellets to get the temp back up, is my guess of what it's doing. Again, this is brand new Wi-Fi Bluetooth that we're putting on a Gator Pit, and yeah, the temp's coming back up. It's doing exactly what I thought it was doing. So yeah, it's bumping the temp back up. So it did that to get more smoke on the meat. Yep, coming back up 219, and it'll probably go up to 230, 235. The manufacturer, I think, advertises about plus or minus 12 degrees, depending on the setting, and it seems to be doing that on this Gator Pit hybrid. Beautiful pit, by the way. It's an awesome pit. It really is. Yeah, 221 now. So it's coming back up, y'all. I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so we bumped temp up to 275, and it hit 275, and it's at 278. Again, it's going to fluctuate around that 275 setting. Still kind of drizzling out here a little bit. And actually, it's kind of stopped, I think. The heat got the pit dry on top, but you can see it's still wet from the rain. It's been raining since we fired this thing up. Hopper's all wet. But pellets stay dry. I don't want to open the lid because I don't want any water rolling back in the lid. Well, let's do it. Screw it. Yep, they're dry. No water. So yeah, 278. It's set at 275, so it's doing good. I'm happy with this Wi-Fi Bluetooth controller. It's pretty cool. It's even got a cover for it. You know, it clips up. It's waterproof. That's why I'm not worrying about the cover being off of it. It's waterproof. And it took me about 30 minutes to install it. Do a swap from the Pellet Pro PID controller that comes with the hopper. It took me about 30 minutes to pull that out and install the new one with the new RTD that goes inside. Very easy. It's plug and play, y'all. It's very simple to do. If y'all want to retrofit y'all's existing Gator Pit Pellet Cooker with this, you should be able to do it, or you can do it. It shouldn't be a problem at all. This hopper is probably 2 years old, my son's pit. Very easy to fit right into the same spot. It's a little side angle there. Pretty cool, man. Again, I'm happy with it. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to sell these, market these. I don't have a cost on them for that yet, but I'm working on that. And as soon as I'm able to set that up and get that going, you guys will be able to retrofit your existing older Gators or models that you have, or models you have on order. Hopefully we'll get it done in time for you guys that have them on order to be able to upgrade to that. It is going to cost more money, obviously, than the standard PID controller that comes with the hoppers. Again, I don't know what any of that cost is right now. I just got this delivered yesterday or last night, and this is the first time I've even done anything with this. But I can tell you, running now for a few hours, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And that is a good thing. Pumping some smoke out. Dropped to 266. It's a 275 setting. It's on smoke number 10, which is the highest smoke level. They advertise, like I mentioned earlier, plus or minus 12 degrees around your set temp. And it's pretty much holding that, man. That's what it does. Ritch Robin. Open it up. Let's see the oven chef thermometer in the says. It says 275, right? I got my glasses.
Yeah, 275.
Yeah, so the controller set at 275, and then the oven chef thermometer sitting on the grate level inside the pit is reading 275. So it's there. And it don't get any better than that. All right, so we got our sausage done. There's nothing on the pit, and now we're gonna look at shutting it down. So on the app, it's literally just go shut down and touch shutdown, which my son just did, Adam. And you can see there it says shutdown, and it's a 20-minute shutdown. So we're at 275 cooking temp. It's now at a 20-minute shutdown cycle, which should burn off the pellets in the fire pot and turn off. I'm assuming it will turn off automatically. We'll find out here. But anyway, it did good. It did as advertised, or as I was told, and it worked pretty darn, almost 100% flawlessly on this Gator Pit, man. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna order one for me and put it on my cookers, my meat slinger and my Texas Premier at my house. And I'll keep cooking with it. I do like it. And anybody that's in the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth or wants that on the Gator Pit, give me a call and we'll see what we can do to get these things ordered for you. Again, this is all brand new. I just got this first one yesterday, last night delivered to me. Today's the first day we've even installed and tried it on a Gator Pit, but I'm happy with it, and I do plan on trying to market these, excuse me, and offer these to my customers as an upgrade to the Pellet Pro Smoke Daddy PID controller that comes standard with the hopper, because we buy the whole hopper assembly with those controllers in there standard from the manufacturer. So this would be an upgrade at additional cost, just heads up on that. But when you're spending the money you're spending on a custom cooker, a little bit of extra money ain't gonna matter a whole lot if you want that Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and phone app system. So I'm Rich Robin, Gator Pit, Texas Custom Barbecue Pits. I'm out of here, man. Gonna enjoy the rest of my Sunday here. See ya. All right, so I couldn't resist. Continuation of the previous video. We set this thing at 400 to see if it would reach 400 on this 1/4-inch thick 20 by 36 cooker by Gator Pit. It is reading 401, 402. The temp setting is 400, so it's going to bounce it around that plus or minus a few degrees on that 400 degrees that it's set at. But it definitely got to 400 without a doubt. That's my grandson. Thank you, Red, big rascal. Oh, you gotta love them grandkids. Ranch water spicy. Anyway, 404. I'm gonna hit that temperature and set it up a little higher. Just see what we can do. See if we get to 450. We're gonna set it to 450 and see what happens. I'll be back. 449, 451. So we hit the 450 mark. This sucker's hot. This is one hot gator. There you go, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get hotter than that. I think 450 is enough for anything I'm ever gonna grill. Anyway, I'm out of here. Oh, 450, 453. Anyway, that's hot enough. I'm shutting it down. It's Sunday, and I'm gonna go spend time with some family. Rich Robin, Gator Pit, see ya.